Let me just make sure. Yes, it is. All right. Hey, YouTube. We are live. So, in this video, I'm just going to talk to you guys about what's next on the channel. Give you guys some heads up for stuff. Just let you know what's going on, what the plans are. Airborne Death's done. That's the biggest thing right now. There are still a few little things to do. I still need to get together the event with a bunch of friends and family to watch it. It's going into the competition, hopefully. Yeah, there'll be a little bit more on Airborne Death. I'm working on a second trailer for Airborne Death. That's cool. I'm still trying to do monthly 2 videos a month and work the videos of the month into their month. So, but I am gonna maybe tone things down just a little bit to take some time to focus on some other projects that I have started that I haven't finished that should be finished. Some of these would be nice to finish before I go on my mission, which will be around the end of this year. So I'm still going to try and do, for right now, with the way things are, we'll say I'm going to do 1 video a month. That's the month. Oh, I forgot to mention, so I found out that my phone records stereo audio with the microphone on the, by the camera. There's me tapping, and then the mic at the bottom of the phone. It records stereo audio with them. And I don't know if I think they have by now probably fixed this, but I read online somewhere, because I was testing to see where I needed to put band-aids to block the wind, and I need both places. But I read online somewhere that there used to be an issue, I don't know if it's still present, where when you rotate the device, it wouldn't rotate, where the audio is supposed to be for the left and right channels. So, my goodness, there was a woman that just continued on when I was like halfway through the street. No, okay, if I'm crossing, you wait to turn. Anyways, so back to the projects I'm working on. So I do have another script where I've got the idea written down, and I think I have like the first line done. I'm probably not going to get that done before I go. I kind of want to, but I also want to give a chance for the months to get done. And I also need to think about content for while I'm gone too. I want to try and have it where I have 1 video a month and just something. Even if I have to completely revert back to the old days where the videos were really stupid and it was literally, and that's a video. I don't want to, but I want to have at least 1 video a month for 2 years, so 24 videos. I don't know if I can turn out 24 videos quality that fast. I'm also thinking about maybe possibly seeing if any of my friends are interested in, while I'm gone, you know, making a little something for the channel and then giving it to my mom and having her put it on as a video, you know. I don't know. But that's something that I do need to seriously consider and plan for. I don't know what they're going to be. Ideally, they would match the theme of the month. So, food month, there would be a food review, which that one I might be able to do. I still have some that I need to edit, but that's for during food month. So that's something I need to consider. But here's the big thing that I'm going to be doing right now. There is a so I've started this thing called, it's going to be a candy box basically. It's just a bunch of cardboard that's been glued together in a way that it makes a nice box. Like, you know, we have them at the dollar store, like the little boxes of tape we have at the registers. Or anytime you see in a store something where, you know, there's like a cups thing like that at the bottom, and the box is up the top, so they can put product in the top, and then people can take it out of the bottom. It's like that, but it's for candy, and it's about as tall as I am, pretty huge. I don't know, I'm at least 5 foot. And So that's something that I do kind of sort of want to take some time on and finish. It's going to be a little bit tricky with working on the house, and I'm going to have to really look at it and get my bearings again. I've kind of forgotten exactly where I am on that project. The other thing too that I'm going to be taking some time to do, which is why I'm saying I want to maybe just do one video a month, is, my goodness, maybe 10 years ago, I'll have to look at the date under the file on my computer, but I started a book. I think I mentioned that I've done books in the past before, and I have. I've also got some poems that I've done that I want to do more, like I want to do some videos for them, and I think I need to get some of them onto my Wattpad account. If you guys want a link to my Wattpad account, leave a comment below. I'll put it in the description. But that's just where I now post my works. Most of my, oh, and I need to port my books over to Wattpad too, because most of my books right now are still in a Google document that will, if you go to my website and look under the books page, but they want to move them over to Wattpad. They'll get a lot more viewership there. It's just a better platform for them. But a book that I started about 10 years ago, I don't remember exactly how long ago, but I know what it's about. I still know the ending. I'm maybe 3/4 of the way through the book. So that's kind of the project that I really want to turn to and get done and finish. You know, that's kind of the big thing for me. So I just had a moment there where I was like, oh, where's my phone? I can't feel it in my pocket, but I'm holding it. Tell one more story about that at the end of this video. But so I want to turn my attention back to that book and get it finished, put it online, and then release it. And originally my plan was I'll let a few friends read it, see what they think, make some small adjustments based on what they think, not complete rewriting and crazy stuff. I'm not doing that. No, not that devoted. And then burger and fries. Okay, that's what, there's a food cart over here and a man jaywalking dude and food cart. So in order to do that though, I need to refresh myself on like exactly where I am and what's happened, which is something I've done every time I haven't touched that book for a few months. I've always come back and I've read it to people. I'm thinking maybe it's time I'll let my parents read it and we'll read together. We'll read it as a family, but we'll read up to where I am. Then I know I'll remember all the details. I won't redo something. And then I can go from there and continue writing it. So that's the plan. That's going to kind of sort of be the big project right now. But there are plenty of other things on the channel that will still be happening. There's the monthly videos. So this month is Cooking with a Flair for the Bazaar. It's cooking month. I've got a video coming out specifically for this month. There are a couple of videos that are old that I can upload for Cooking with a Flair for the Bazaar. There's a question I need to ask. I'm going to do this as a separate video. I'll ask it here, but they're going to be a separate video so that hopefully maybe more people see it and it catches their interest. But the question is, so I've got some old episodes of Cooking with a Flair for the Bazaar that I'm going to upload just like as they are. I'm just going to quickly slap them together and upload them as originally intended, because they're things that I kind of can't really duplicate. The recipe's only in them, don't have it anywhere else. And it was a kind of a spur of the moment, let's do some cooking. So, but there's one episode in particular where I don't want to spoil it just in case I'm able to actually pull this off, but let's just say that I needed a giant candy glass, which I know how to make, but I needed one. I just didn't have one to make the right size. And if you're not familiar, like in the movies, a lot of times someone goes through a window or smash a beer bottle in someone's head, that is more likely than not going to be candy, just regular hard candy, like lollipops are made out of, or mints, but they don't color it, they leave it clear. They pour it on very smooth, maybe give it a slight jiggle, let the air bubbles work out, and it turns into a piece of candy glass. But I think they also add like a little bit of cream of tartar to it, which I've never added to my candy recipes, so it's slightly different. But yes, that's candy glass. So the recipe is for smoked bean chili. That's a pretty intense recipe, and it's been long enough that I'm thinking about reshooting that one, maybe. So, but the question is, do you guys want me to reshoot it, or do you want to see the original episode? That's kind of the question. And then I'll talk more about that in its own video, which I'll probably record after that, but that's something, and I can get 2 other episodes edited. One of them is for orange overload. I don't remember exactly, but like I went to the store, I got some orange juice, and I got some orange sherbet, and then I got some, I got at least 5, 7, probably 10 different candies that all had orange flavor in them, and I separated out the orange ones, put them into the blender, and blended them up with the orange juice, and then added the orange sherbet, and turned it into a shake, and so yeah, that was a thing. Not going to spoil how it went, but those are some of the samples of things that need to be done and uploaded in Cooking Month. And I've got new stuff planned as well. I want to have some guests over, not this month. I highly doubt I'll get to that. But one of the things I want to do for like the guest month is go get stuff at the dollar store and make pizza. I want to grab we'll grab one of the frozen pizzas at the dollar store. Then there's some pizza sauce at the dollar store to compare, along with there's 2 different types of pre-made crusts you can get at the dollar store for the comparison. And we'll be getting our pepperoni from the dollar store. I know the pepperoni's good because it's Hormel. That stuff's so good. Then there's going to be some, what else? And so we got the crust. There's also 2 different kinds of cheese from the dollar store. We got a little thing of like real mozzarella cheese, and then a bigger thing of Italian style shreds, so it's fake cheese. And then there's gonna be, what else is in the comparison? But then also we're gonna be making our own dough. The only thing we don't have at the dollar store is yeast, but that's like 69 cents at your regular grocery store, so it totally counts. And we're gonna be making our own dough, and we're gonna be making our own sauce as well. Oh yeah, and there's even I just remember at the dollar store we have them in the freezer. We have a bag of I think it's called like stir fry mix, but it's just some colored bell peppers and some onions, so we could get those and then have some vegetables on pizza as well. So those are some things that are going to be happening in one of the cooking months. What else big on my channel? There's something else, but I'm forgetting what. And I want to have a guest over for that one as well. Next month, I'm going to try and have it be high quality. See if I can eke out a high quality episode. You guys will have to wait to find out what that one is. Yeah. What else can I say for this video that will be good and exciting? And basically from here on out, if I don't end up doing another short film, I'm going to try to be doing the months like I intend them to. They've been very much so quick and dirty. I'm busy with Airborne Death, but things in the future like Gaming Month, which I asked before if you guys want to see Gaming Month all the time, sort of. That one is going to be like, if I did it all the time, it would be like almost any time that I'm streaming a game, or any time that I'm playing a game, just quick to relax and have fun. If I feel comfortable and fine with quickly starting a stream, then I'll stream it. And then that also, for specifically Gaming Month, that would be where I bring friends over to play some of the older computer games that I played as a kid. That will also be where we'll do other things, like I want to have a dreidel competition in Gaming Month. A lot of different things. playing other board games and fun stuff. So that's the thing with that. And I think that's pretty much it. You know, I'm gonna try and do at least one video a month, but also get my book done before I go, which isn't that hard. I'm a bottom-up writer, so what I will do that's really helpful for me, because I think of the end of the book first, or sometimes maybe the middle of the book. I've never thought of really like the start of a story before. Like, a good example is if you go and watch the part of the first episode of my, I forget what I call it, I want to say Something Strange. The episode 1, a PJ Tornado story. If you go and you watch that video there, that's kind of showcasing my strange mind. That story, the first thing that popped in my head was our main character swimming in the water, and then all of a sudden he sees his pajamas. So then, oh, that's cool. I got to think about how he got there and kind of what happens afterwards and how to make it into a little story. And I did. So I'm a bottom-up writer. But the big thing I do that's very helpful, I find, I know the next big event. I need to figure out how to connect these 2 points and the little stuff that happens in between. How do I do that? Well, if I sit there and I think of something and then I write it down as I think of it, it goes slower because I interrupt my thoughts with typing. So I will get up and I will go take a walk and I'll think about what needs to happen next. And then all of a sudden my head is full of approximately a page or 2 of writing, and I'll go sit down and just write it all out and make it look nice. I don't really do any editing, like rewriting and stuff like that. Fixing mistakes and grammatical errors, that I'm totally fine with, but rewriting, not really. I did it back in culinary school. This is when I started this, about, or a little bit before. But I did have one of my culinary classmates reading it, and it was nice. I liked it because she had really good feedback. Actually, so good that it kind of made me nervous. I'm like, wow, that's actually really, oh my goodness, that is so good. Why did I not think of that? Ugh. And, oh yeah, actually, so what happened is I started shaking a little bit, and she was like, did someone give him caffeine? Which, nope. If I've had caffeine, it's been on accident, but what really happened is she was just so good at doing, so good at that, just suggestions were so good that it made me nervous. And so I kept getting lots of drinks of water, which we're in a kind of cool air-conditioned culinary building, or technical college, and I'm drinking lots of cold water, and it made me cold and got me shivering a little bit. So, yeah. So there's that. There's the other big script. There's another script. If you guys remember, Eleanor. Hold on. There's a bicycle here coming up with a sign on it. What do we got? Auto shift, $100 cash with a number. Oh, and it is chained to the fence. Okay. I'm hoping you guys didn't see the number, but then I realized that one of the numbers is covered up by the little thing to adjust the seat height, so you guys shouldn't have their number immediately. But interesting, yeah, okay. I was thinking it was just city state this is, but there was a joke that one of my mom's friends sent to her. It was basically, if you're in this state and you put something out for free, sit there for a long time. If you put something out for sale, it will get stolen within a minute. Yeah. So, Eleanor, that's something that I am saving for a long time into the future. Who knows when? I want to make that one good. That one I feel like I'm really proud about. Like, it's possibly one of my best works. And I actually have some of my friends to thank for this. Might have mentioned this before. But Eleanor was, and I want to say, sad to say, some of these friends have kind of fallen away from the church. They were some of the people that I was referencing when I was talking about people falling away. But I do have something for them to thank them for, because what happened is I came up with this story back in the day when it would be like, so, ooh, this is a good idea for a YouTube video. And I would sit there in my room or wherever I was doing, playing with my Legos or walking outside, and I would think about the idea and I would build it. And then suddenly it would come into this almost complete idea that was really good. And yeah, I want to do this as a YouTube video. Hey, are any of my friends interested in being in a YouTube video? Or maybe I was too scared to ask anybody, which I kind of was. And I did ask like a few people, but not a lot of people. And it basically ended up as, I can't find anybody to help me with this video. Or, oh, I need a gun prop, and I don't have a gun prop. Well, can't do that video. Let's just make silly faces in front of the camera and call it a day. Do something stupid like that. And the idea would literally never be remembered again. It was gone. But with this one, I actually had some friends who said, yeah, I'm interested in doing this. That sounds like a good idea and fun. We're willing to be your actors. And so because of that, I actually wrote it out and planned to shoot it and make it good. And a lot of work went into making that one. So I am planning on finishing Eleanor at some point. I don't know when, but it's one that I want to make good. I want to do it at a time when I maybe have a little bit of money saved up so that I can be selective about my actors and I can say, hey, how about you? I've got cash. I'm willing to pay you. You willing to do some acting? And, you know, make it almost as good as I can. I'm probably not going to finesse over all the details, but I certainly want to be more picky than I have with projects that I've been doing now, especially Airborne Death. That one I was calling people desperately at last minute for just working for free, which not a lot of people want to. And it was desperation. I was literally, I kind of wasn't picky. I did get a whole bunch of submissions of people being willing to be in it, and a lot of them ended up not being available at like, not like, hey, you interested? And then, oh, I'm not available. But more like last minute, I'm like, okay, this person's not available. Let's pick the other people that said they were interested and quickly, hopefully find somebody. You know, but I was kind of picky. I did message the people that I thought looked the best for the part, and then everybody else. But even then, it was very rushed and quick, and not a lot of, I just wasn't very picky with it. I could have been a lot more picky. I could have asked, try saying the voiceover this way better. I could have spent more time on it than I did. It's a thing that I'm proud of. It's my best work to date. But even then, could have had a little more finesse. So that's what I want to have happen with Eleanor. And that's kind of, so that's kind of the plan. There's that. Oh, there's also a, I have a script written down for a Sky Full of Stars music video that needs a little bit of tweaking. And I kind of want to do that one sooner than later because Sky Full of Stars is well past its heyday. I still love that song, but I mean, it's going to be a little bit trickier to release a music video now, especially since I'm not like the major company doing it kind of a thing, you know? So that's the, you know, that's the plan for now. Those are the things that are happening. And I will see you guys in whatever's next. Actually, there is also, remembered what it was now. There is also one more episode of Earbuds Galore that I need to release. I was waiting for something else to get finished, but it didn't because of Airborne Death. So I'm just going to release it, and then whenever I finish that project, it will be finished. Someone has a Japanese type figure. I don't know. Maybe a samurai in their yard. Anyways, yeah. So that needs to get done. And tonight I'm going to record a video and satisfy my curiosity about some new earbuds I got at the dollar store. So look for that video. Hopefully that one will be up tonight. because it's just going to be a quick, I'm going to shoot it, one take, upload it, and I'll hopefully have that cooking video out soon as well. But, yeah, that's the plan. I'll see you guys in whatever's next. Thanks so much for watching. Seriously, if this video was interesting at all, if you're excited for any of the stuff coming up, have any feedback, leave comments, leave likes or dislikes below. You know, also subscribe if, you know, some of this stuff sounds interesting and you want to be notified of when it's seen, and then click the bell icon. See you guys in whatever's next.